We just checked out the best restaurant in Brazil. The best of the best. A Michelin 2-star restaurant. Which restaurant, you ask? First of all, this restaurant is huge. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is the first step. With salad made with mango, papaya, lime jelly, herb. On the top, we have salva, Amazonic ant. Okay? Suggest you try the ant first. You can get by hand. Okay?
There's an ant? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my god, I just saw it. There's a giant silvered ant. Interesting. And when I say silvered, I'm not sure how they made it glittery like that. It's as if they sprinkled some sort of silver powder. Let's try it out. Oh wow. Oh my god, that's very floral. That's the first time I've had an ant before. And it tastes like they infused it with lemongrass. So the most dominant sensation there is the crunch, of course, but after that, it just evaporates into this floral essence. I don't think ants are supposed to taste like that, as in they've done something to it. It tastes intensely of lemongrass, like as if I took a drop of lemongrass essential oil and put it in my mouth. Let's see what this mango salad's about. This is a case where I do want to taste out each component. Savory, very savory. It's like dipping dots of ice cream, but fishy. Interesting. Yeah, it's fishy, mango, papaya. What's this top? I don't know what this is, but I'm just gonna yellow. Okay, that's too cold. As in, that was some sort of like agar or gelatin. It wasn't gelatin because it was very flexible and tough. It was some sort of like agar, algae gelatin layer, and I'm not sure what the purpose of that was. It didn't really have much flavor. It just tasted very bland. The thing that took me off guard was it was too cold, as in almost as if they forgot to doll it correctly, because it numbed my entire tongue. And in a dish like this, there's no need to numb your tongue. Usually when something is served that cold, there's a purpose to, for example, ice cream, right? Ice cream, you need to serve it at a certain temperature for the optimal texture. And in this case, that cold did not belong here. So I disagree with what they did to the gelatin there. As for these little dots, yeah, it's interesting, but yeah, I don't know. I can see why people say this is too abstract. It doesn't. It's interesting, but it doesn't really add anything. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to finish it. So let's move on to the next one. Another way to put it, I would rather have an actual mango papaya over this. This is interesting, but there's no reason from a flavor and texture point of view why you would choose this over a perfectly ripe mango, perfectly ripe papaya. Fruit is nature's best thing. And one of the things about fine dining, they swap out all the utensils. So if there's a 20-course meal, they'll give you 20 set of forks, spoons, etc.
The drinks menu we have in here.
What would you recommend?
I recommend you to get this one, a pereba. It's made with caja. Caja is like a yellow fruit, very common in the northeast of Brazil.
Okay, let's do it.
Is that okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're gonna love it. It's very nice one.
Sounds great.
Step we have shrimp. The shrimp is cured, comes with a coffee pounder on the top, and on the side is a bisque.
Actually, they didn't swap out the utensils. That will cause flavor contamination. This is a 2-star Michelin restaurant. Interesting. This is a cured shrimp that they put espresso powder for the bitterness, and I forget what they put to this, but there are some bitter elements to this. I'm gonna taste the sauce first, but notice that this is okay. I'll just use a knife, which is also contaminated at this point. Oh well. Oh, and that biscuit is. It's a clean bisque. It's clean, as in the flavor is very clear. Let's try out the cured shrimp. Reminds me of Mabi sweet shrimp. That's good. That's really good. The espresso doesn't add anything at all. It's too. At most, it adds like a texture to it, which. Oh well. Now let's try out the combination. Yeah, it's good, but it's not that unique. Let's just say this is not a cocktail bar, and you may want to skip the cocktails.
We have Momotaro and Bakuri. Momotaro is a type of Japanese tomato.
Okay.
This tomato was marinated in the dashi. Dashi is a base from Japanese cuisine. Inside of the tomato is stuffed a Brazilian fruit called bakuri.
Okay, let's try out this tomato. Let's try out this tomato with our very tiny fork. Oh my god, it squirts. I'm trying to scoop both of this at the same time, but just the way that they plated it, it's how am I supposed to? It would have been. Oh my god! If they served this upside down with the sauce in there, that would have made sense. But yeah. The tomato's good. The tomato is good, but how do I explain this? I tasted dashi, but they use dashi stock. They didn't make the dashi fresh in house. Dashi is shaved bonito flakes that you put in like warm water, and I could tell. Oh.
So this is step